More than half of 2026 is over. Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Arushi, I'm 21 years old, and today I as I woke up I had the sudden realization that more than half of 2026 is over, and I am nowhere near the person that I thought I would be at the start of the year. I decided to make this video, and I have written everything that I want to talk about here. Like, I've written quite a lot of points because as I start talking, मैं भूल जाती मैं क्या बोल रही थी, and मेरी my train of thought goes from here to here. First thing first, before starting what we want to do for the rest of the year or how are we going to do it, let's figure out where we actually are at this point of our life. And before I start the main part of the video, I would really like if you guys can take out a pen and a notebook, because I'm going to ask a few questions and I want you to write a brief points of it, so that this video is not just another video that you're going to watch as a motivation for the rest of the year. I want it to be an introspective video so that you can actually do something after watching it. Okay, reality check. Are you actually where you want to be in your life? And do not use this question as a question to shame yourself for whatever you have done throughout the year, but as a wake up call to finally realize it's high time that you do something about your life. We are already in the final stretch of 2026, and some of you might be closer to what you wanted to be at the start of the year, some of you might be totally away from it. I'm currently in the transition phase of who I was and what I want to be, and this is a very uncomfortable space to be in, and most people give up here. So it's a reminder for you too, that if you're also in that transition phase, do not give up. Note to self as well. In your notebook, I want you to write, pause this video and write actually, that are you where you want to be in your life? Next thing I want you to think about is what happened to all the goals that you set in January. If you made a vision board, what happened to those goals that you put in that vision board? If you wrote down your goals, whatever you want to do, or even if you thought about all the things that you want to do this year, what happened to them? I want you to write about all the goals you accomplished, the things that no longer align with who you want to be, and the things that you abandoned but you still want to do it, but somehow you're just not able to, or you're just procrastinating on it. And one biggest thing that most of the people like, don't get is that January 1st is not a restart button. The first of the month, the first of the week is not a restart button. Every single day that you wake up, you can use that as a restart day. You don't have to wait for the a Monday or the first of the month or the first of the year to start your life, restart your life, or to fix everything. Because honestly, there is no magical reset button. We are currently in the middle of August. We have 4 months, 4.5 months to be exact, left for 2027. 4 months is not nothing. Like, it's 120 days of opportunities. It takes 21 days to build a habit, 90 days to build a lifestyle. You have 120 days. And it's not necessary that you need to use these 120 days to make up for the year that you wasted or you did not do much in. But for it to become a momentum for 2027, or just be a part of your life. Okay, I'll be honest about what has been quite happening. The it has been 2 months since I started my internship, and I've not realized how much time has passed by, because every week I'm just waiting for the weekend to finally reset my life, reset my week, to set new goals for the next week, and to have time for myself. And the weeks went by and I did not accomplish anything. And nowadays, a week does not seem that long enough. A week is very long. I don't know why I told you that. Be realistic about what you can change in your life. 120 days, you cannot just, you can. I'm not putting any limiting beliefs on you, but still, as per your current lifestyle, as per your current life trajectory, think about what is realistic and what your body, what your mind can actually handle. Like, in these 120 days, you cannot lose 50, 40 kgs of weight. You can lose 10 to 15 kgs if you want to. Also, be realistic about what you're going to change in these 120 days. Because if you put unrealistic goals in your notebook that I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, at the end, you're going to do nothing because you put unrealistic goals or like very huge goals at the start of the year because you had a whole year to accomplish them. But now you have 4 months. So putting all those goals in these 4 months is unfair and it would only lead to exhaustion. So I want you to write three goals, three priorities that you're going to focus on for the rest of the 120 days. And I want them not to be just vague. I want first like priority to be any physical activity that you're going to do, any physical transformation that you want to do. Second being any mental health or like spiritual anything. Number three being your fun of your careers. And I want you to genuinely ask yourself what would you make you feel immensely proud of yourself when you enter 2027 that you have done in these 120 days. Because these 120 days are not to make up for the year that you wasted, but to make up a momentum for 2027. Another disclaimer that you might have outgrown some of your goals that you set in 2026 start, and that's fine. That's fine. Maybe the life that you wanted at the start of the January is not what you want right now because you've outgrown that old version of yourself, and you don't want that life for yourself anymore. That's not failure, that's actually growth. You don't have to chase an outdated version of yourself just because you wrote it on your vision board. And please stop waiting to feel ready. Motivation will come and go. Some days you will feel disciplined, some days you will feel motivated to do the things that you want to do. But you cannot rely on that. You have to start when you feel uncertain. You have to start when you feel like, okay, I cannot do this. That's when you build the proof that your brain needs to give you the evidence that yes, you can do hard things. Yes, you can do the things that you promise yourself. Also, the next 4 months are not to be perfect, are not to build some life changing decision. It is actually to build self trust in yourself that yes, you can keep promises to yourself. Yes, you can do things that you want to do. It is not to have a glow up to show other people. It is not to showcase it on Instagram that okay, yeah, I did this for trend and for views. It is for yourself because every time you do what you said you do, you build self trust. And other people trusting you, that's debatable. But you having trust in yourself, that moves mountains. For these next 120 days, you can do any type of challenge to stay consistent, like the 75 hard, 75 soft, 75 medium, all those challenges that there are. Or you can build one yourself. You just need to have one physical goal, one career goal, and one personal goal that you want to accomplish in these next 120 days. And I promise you, if you stick to it, you're going to see a lot of growth. 2027 is coming whether you're ready or not. Time is going to pass by whether you are ready or not. It is up to you to make something out of your life and to prove to yourself, not to other people, but to prove to yourself that yes, you can do things that you promised that you would. 4 months from now, you'll either have 4 months of excuses or 4 months of actual growth, no matter how small. You don't need to fix your whole life before December. You just stop. You just need to stop abandoning yourself. You have not wasted 2026. The person that you were at the start of the year, you're not the same person anymore. You cannot be because life happens and you grow. You still have time, but don't confuse with having time as having unlimited time because you don't have to wait for 1st January, 1st of the month, or the 1st of the week to become the person that you want to be. So, yeah, start now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah, bye.